Fine, I'll play footsie with you later. Can we do the video now?
Yeah, welcome to the Speakeasy.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men. Seriously, can you move your foot?
Is that an uncomfortable amount of time?
Remember when we played the awkward game in high school a little bit? It's kind of like gay chicken, but not always gay chicken.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't say this on camera. But we like walk up to each other and be like, "Hey, buddy." Start like rubbing each other's shoulders or something. We had one British friend that was a little too good at the game.
Mm.
And then I got in the habit of playing the game with my buddies. And I did so with my paranoid schizophrenic friend. He immediately just shoved his hand down my pants, and I've never played that game since. I realized that I was in a period of my life that I never wanted to re-enter. So, in the Speakeasy, we figured to be a proper bar, we should make some cocktails.
Ooh.
Now, we have two cocktails we really like, although I definitely prefer one over the other, and I think you prefer the other one over the other.
Mm-hmm.
I said the other a lot. You can do the other. Anyway, we're going to do two quintessential American cocktails. We're going to make a Manhattan and an Old Fashioned, and we're going to show you how to make those. I think we touched on them a little bit in our home bar video, which if I can ever figure out cards, I'll link up somewhere. Maybe it'll be down in the description. Who knows?
I'm going to poke the red out again.
Let's start with the Manhattan.
Okay.
So a Manhattan, traditionally made with rye. We'll do the Manhattan with rye. We'll make them in these glasses. Traditionally, you'll use a rye. Oh, I missed a step.
You missed a step.
Hang on, guys. Oh, where's my mixing gear? How much is a shot glass? About 1.5 ounces?
Yep. So it's supposed to be.
Proportions matter more than anything. So, we're going to use a shot glass for measurement. When you're in a pinch, this is what you want to do. And you want to stir more than shake anyway. And because we are the Dirt Road Men, and we are completely winging it like you will probably be doing the first... This is why we're friends. This is exactly why we're friends.
Oh, that was great.
You wing it with what you got, and every man should always carry a pocket knife. Alright. So, for the Manhattan, it says, all of them said 1.5 ounces. I changed it to 2 because I thought I was going to be using our measuring kit. We're just going to go with 1.5 ounces per glass. Normally you'd mix these in a shaker or something and stir it, not shake it, because you're not some kind of heathen. And, hey, there's some things I disagree. Yeah, fair enough. There's some things I disagree with some famous figures on. Shaken, not stirred, disagreed. Also...
Pretty much everybody but James Bond disagrees with that, though.
Yeah, unless they only watched James Bond and then went into a bar and ordered it. And there's another one that's slipping my mind right now, but whatever.
Ice belongs in whiskey. What?
Oh! You, sir, do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer drinking from a glass.
I do prefer drinking from a glass, and no, I do not have a pair.
Well, I do. And they're oddly highly functional, so... I'm really good.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you, though?
I am. Alright, so anyway, 1.5 ounces of rye. And then I'm going to do 3 dashes of bitters. They recommend between 2 and 4, so...
3?
1...
Why can't they just say
2...
a solid number?
3... Well, some of them... Wow, I'm getting that on the table, sorry. 1...
Yeah, that tastes just like that stuff I put in.
3...
Can I see that?
Yeah, go ahead, man. And then you need 1 ounce of vermouth. So we're going to do most of a shot glass of vermouth. Because really what you want is a 2-to-1 ratio. So you want half as much vermouth as you used in whiskey.
Did you read? That's
Fairly alcoholic.
almost 45%.
It's more alcoholic than I think the whiskey we just put in it. A little bit of sweet vermouth.
What? Is this Rittenhouse or Larceny?
That's Rittenhouse.
No.
These are Rittenhouse.
It's 100 proof. 50%.
Oh, my bad. Normally, you want a little bit of sugar. We're not very into sugar, as it is. So we're going to try these with no sugar. Also, I forgot to bring down sugar. So... I swear to God, we know what we're doing.
Swear to me!
Wait, we don't need to stir these with that. Then you want to take a couple... You just really want it stirred with a knife, don't you?
You gotta have that steel for the stir.
Yeah. Stir it up. Just kind of muddle it together a little bit. You know, we've lit cigars with torches on this show.
We've stirred
I think that's
alcohol
going to
with
come out good.
Looks like it.
And then you just garnish it with a couple maraschino cherries. 2 is the general number I would go with.
That is sugar in it.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's going to be sugary enough, man. Because the thing I didn't like about when we made these the first time for ourselves is I thought it was too sugary.
Yeah.
One, and you have to spear these yourself, buddy. 2. Alright. Just dripped it on my hand a little bit.
Okay.
You're not some kind of heathen, so stir it, but stir it with a knife. Garnish it with the cherries. I recommend, because I've done this twice, first time I ate the cherries first, I recommend eating them last. They'll soak up the alcohol while you're drinking it. I like it much better without the sugar. But it takes away a lot of that alcohol bite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like it. I'm going to try a cap full of tonic water in mine. Which really is recommended for
Volcanoes.
an old-fashioned. But I'm going to try a splash of it in this.
Hey. Are you watching?
Mm-hmm. That's shaking it. You're shaking it. Don't shake it. I'm just jacking with you, dude. I don't care.
Shaking is...
I know.
Now that was stirring. Is a swirl. You shake it over ice. Or you stir it in ice. The difference between shaking it and stirring it is... like with what it does to your cocktail. Is if you shake it, you're moving around that ice a lot, and your warmer alcohol, and you're going to dilute it a lot with water.
That brought some of the bite back. I mean, it still has a little bit of a bite to it, but you can just sip mine if you want to try it, see if you like it that way.
No, right or die. How much?
That's way more than I put in.
Oh.
I did like a
Let's see
dash. Oh, it's bad.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not good on its own.
My mom drinks it
Really?
for the quinine. I don't know, it helps with something.
Alright.
So here's 2 quinine water.
Most people would put a dash of sugar in here, like about a half a
Oh.
teaspoon.
I was like, on the tongue, it wasn't that bad.
Oh! This cigar hasn't gone out and I've left it sitting I don't know how many times. It's about to go out though. Sorry, we apparently have a party going on upstairs again. I think your wife's here.
Yeah.
Actually, I know your wife's here. I just heard her voice.
I heard her pull out.
Oh. But, that would be the Manhattan. That's a really good cocktail.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go ahead and have one of the cherries now. Just because I'm going to move on to the next cocktail.
The next cocktail is the Old Fashioned?
The Old Fashioned, yep. The Old Fashioned is my preferred cocktail. It's the cocktail I get when I go somewhere. If I order a cocktail. Which I must admit rarely happens. You can make the Old Fashioned traditionally with rye. I like it better with bourbon. So I'm going to mix in an ounce and a half of larceny. And this one is also, you could call it a 2-to-1 ratio, but you're not really adding anything else. So it's almost straight bourbon. You're just going to dilute it a little bit.
That definitely got rid of that nasty quinine. Okay, cool.
This is one that really recommends sugar. More so than the Manhattan. They recommend sugar. We don't have any sugar, so we're going to do that one. But we have fruit, and fruit is very sugary. And neither of us have really been on high sugar diets recently. So, at least I don't think you have. Ooh, that knife is sharp.
It's a nice knife. What kind of knife is that?
That is a CRKT M16.
Nice. M16.
Yeah, I like the name. There we go. Here's the good slice of orange. And then I jacked it up completely. I'll put that in mine because it's not very pretty. I don't know how you care about things being pretty. We went ahead and finished making the Old Fashions. This is my hand grenade lighter, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. So, an Old Fashioned is an ounce and a half of bourbon or rye. We use larceny bourbon. 3 to 4 dashes of bitters. And about a half a teaspoon of sugar. And a dash of tonic water, which I haven't put in these yet.
Oh, I was like, man, that is...
And garnished with some fruit.
You don't put
In this case, oranges.
You gonna put any of the vermouth in there?
Nope. Very simple cocktail. It's basically whiskey and sugar.
Okay. So you stir that up.
Yep. Just kind of muddle it together. Do roadman style.
Muddling tool. It is my muddling stick.
We need to get that spoof that your father-in-law made so we can post it on our channel.
He may have emailed it to you.
I haven't seen it pop up and I get notifications, so. Alright, let's give this a try, see if it worked out. Yep, a little orangey. Yeah, mix them?
Yep.
Go for it. This is called the Speakeasy.
I like it. Want to try it?
Yep.
Oh, it's still wicked sweet.
Yeah, the sugar, man. I really debated not adding the sugar at all. I wouldn't have added it if the camera hadn't shut off on us.
I don't think the one I had, because I've only had one made, other than you making me one, one time, and that was at some really expensive place over in Lawrence. Me and Nora went for like an anniversary or birthday or something, and I ordered one just because it sounded really awesome.
Yeah.
It was good. It just they had a glass like this. That's a cocktail.
Well, if I would have made it in the full original serving sizes I wrote down, that might have been what we had.
But there was like no sugar in it at all.
I think I would go no sugar on this.
It's not bad. It's just
If you prefer sweet cocktails, sugar. If you don't, and we don't do the sugar.
No.
Plus, like I said, short of some fruits, mostly the apples I had today, I've had a very low sugar diet. I mixed well into the orange, though.
What were the lime? Oh no, we didn't get lime. We got orange instead.
The limes would have gone in this. I think that might have been a little better. Orange is just really, really strong. But maybe it's because I did huge orange wedges.
Oh wow.
It's good, isn't it?
That one had like probably half the sugar you put in here on it.
So, let's go through those recipes again. 2-to-1 rye, vermouth, and then 2 to 4 dashes bitters, depending on your preference. We did 3. And cocktail cherries, and you have a Manhattan. 2 ounces of bourbon, 2 to 4 dashes of bitters, half a teaspoon of sugar, and that's optional. I would go less. If you're going to put any in, put in less. And then garnish it with some kind of fruit, generally a citrus fruit like a lemon, a lime, or an orange. In this case, an orange. And for the Speakeasy, you just mix those two together. And that's pretty good.
On the sugar, what I would recommend, if you've got friends, which I hope you do. If not, come find us. We might be your friend.
If you like whiskey and cigars, there's a very good chance we'd be your friend.
Yeah. But take 1 sugar cube. Like you say you have...
And you don't like meth, preferably.
Yeah. So there's 3 of you. Take 1 sugar cube, crush it up, and that's what you need.
All 3 of you need.
Yeah. Split that up.
Yeah, and it was recommended a sugar cube per glass.
See that?
Yeah, it needs stirred up better, I guess. But that means most of it's not in the drink you've been drinking, and it's still too sweet.
Either that or it's already too saturated. Try this again.
A little more tonic water?
A little bit more tonic water. Maybe that amount of sugar will curb out whatever's in that tonic water.
Maybe. Mine doesn't have a lot of bite to it either, and the tonic water tends to add that. Thank you.
Okay.
So, we are experimenting a little bit with what we like, because mostly we order cocktails. We don't make them ourselves. In this bar, we generally drink our whiskey neat.
I've only ever ordered a cocktail one time.
I ordered a few. I was told I had to learn to order martinis, old fashions, or Manhattans when I went somewhere with my rich old boss. He's a pretty cool guy. Pretty laid back guy, and yet he made $500,000 a year. Most of the time, just drove into work every day. He never got bonuses or anything, though. Not that you need them when you make that much, but everybody else did.
That helped.
Yeah, it gave mine a little bit more of a bite. So, at the end of the day, I think we both prefer whiskey neat. I like the Speakeasy that we just made better than the old-fashioned or the Manhattan. But I like the old-fashioned better than the Manhattan. You alright?
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Getting beat up by the bar?
Yeah, trying.
I think that's all we've got today. Just a quick walkthrough on making cocktails and having a little fun. So, anything else from you?
It's pretty good. If you drink a lot of pop,
you'll probably love this.
Oh yeah.
Alright, till we see you again, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men.
Woo, man.
If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, drop us a comment, and check out our Facebook page for daily updates.